So comic books have become just like movies. There's every genre, and it's for all ages, and it's for both genders. So no matter what you're into, you will find something that you really like. And the great thing is, when you watch one of these great movies that have been coming out lately, like Iron Man came out last night, so if you're into that stuff at all and you want to find out more about the characters, I mean, the reason that Iron Man was so good is because he stayed so true to the writing of the comic books, and so you can get that quality of writing every week or every month by reading comic books. So you should pick one up and give one a try. They're fun. That's all.
Books, because we've got things like Tiny Titans out right now, and as a teacher, a future teacher, it's something I can bring into the classroom, and it's something that I think is really important for kids, different types of literature, expanding their mind. It's not just a novel so much, you can expand into comic books and something they can relate to. So get your kids reading comic books, kids come out, read the comic books, they're really good. That's it.
Okay, well, the good thing about comics is that they're a lot like novels except with photos. And, you know, just like reading a regular novel, the stories can be just as rich and just as good as anything else you might even see on TV. I guess that's one of the first things I would say to someone who has never read a comic before in their life. And that's all they really need to think about, is just find something where they know they're going to enjoy the story.
Everyone who's anyone has always had comic books. Everybody needs that hero in their life, whether it's somebody like Iron Man who's kind of like you in a dark sense, or if it's somebody who's sweet and innocent, someone like Spider-Man. But everybody needs a hero in their life, even if it's in books. I mean, books is one of the best things that ever happened to this planet because it gives us experience and it gives us knowledge. And comics is a great way for kids to start reading, and just comic books is the best thing ever. I love comics.
Comic books are another way of literacy to picture in your mind.
Instead of picturing in your mind, you can really relate to the characters because you can see exactly what they're doing in every scene.
Yeah, it's like not having to wait for a movie for an actual book. You can just see what happens.
They're a fun read and they're really
Yeah.
Why should people read comics? Simply because they are the greatest literary medium known to man. You've got brilliant storytelling, incredible character development, all mixed in with beautiful visual art. You can't lose.
Everyone should read comics because it's one of the last places where you're going to find original storytelling.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the best reason there is for going back to read comics. There you go.
Wong, I'm an artist, and the reason people should read comics is, well, you got story, you got art, you got action, you got drama, you got everything basically. So if you want to be entertained, comics is the way to go.
I'm Stephanie Lako, and I'm an artist, and the reason why people should read comic books is because there's usually a good message in the comic book, and it's a great way of, it's a form of entertainment, which is also very good, and it's leisure well spent, leisure time well spent, so that's it.
What was the question again? Well, the reason why people should read comics is because first of all, my name is Arnold Trinidad. I represent Pencils Comics, and the reason why people should read comic books is because they can learn how to draw, they can learn how to read. It's pretty much where I started learning my, I guess, reading enjoyment. So that's one of the reasons why, or two of the reasons why.
Yeah, my name's Vince. The reason why people should read comic books is to give people like me, an artist, a job. It'll be so much appreciated. But I think one of the main reasons I think is that it sparks imagination. That's where I see it as. Because of comic books, it gets not only with the artwork, the writing, it just explores more to the mind. That's all I can say.
Well, my name is Chris. I'm an artist, like some of my fellow artists here. The main thing is that we can't give up this art form because a lot of times a lot of people are tuning into different medias like video. So we need comic books to keep the reading and art alive.
Comics are a great medium. They're well written. They're a perfect combination of an illustration and meets novel. They're just a great medium. That's about it.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm an aspiring writer. And guess the reason why someone should read comic books, I know it's been said before, but it is a great combination of two different amazing mediums that are time-worn. And you can do things with a comic where it combines art and writing that you couldn't do with art and writing on their own. And there are so many different genres. There's got to be something out there that you can enjoy in the comic form. And there's also comics online too, which are awesome. And I'm done.
And Daniela, don't stalk me. No, comics should be read by people because it gives you something to do when your parents get home and they start fighting and you just can't handle the stress. And no, I'm kidding. It's actually really, like everyone said, it's a really great medium. It actually got me started into reading. You know, ever since I was a kid, people got me into, like, you know, the Archie comics and not Owlie, but something like it and all those good things. So everyone should read comic books or I'll kill them. Well, hey, Janice, what have you got there?
A comic book!
Whoa! What are you doing with it?
I'm reading it and enjoying the artwork at the same time!
Holy cow! Why do you enjoy this thing so much?
Because I can read it and look at it at the same time!
Oh my god! How much was it?
Not a lot!
Really?
Yeah!
Let's discover this price!
Oh wait! This was from Free Comic Book Day!
That's not what I was talking about! I meant the freedom of reading comics! That is awesome! What did you get from reading this comic?
A life-changing epiphany!
Where?
Right there!
Oh my god, I didn't actually see that!
Hello, my name is Adonis Howard. I'm here for Free Comic Book Day in front of Image Collections, which happens once a year, usually the first Saturday in May. And as you can see, we're kind of getting rained out a little bit, but this is my product here, and it's my comic book that I'm drawing is over-exaggerated. As you can see with this. Usually for us independent artists, now this is kind of a good time for us comic book fans, artists, who want to go and show their stuff and show what we're worth. This is probably usually a good opportunity where you have like these little artist outlets, and Free Comic Book Day is one of the better venues. Now, a lot of these big companies doesn't really give us a chance to try to show our stuff, so we try to do our best to try and promote ourselves. My comic book is about a centuries-old feudal war. It's called Over-Exaggerated, and there's a small group of ogres that has to try and prevent this war from happening and let all 10 armies get back together like they used to be back in the days and regroup, because coming through the forestry is a shadow beast army. I've been a fan of comic books for a long time, and I've always been interested in doing all the drawings and just coming back into this kind of thing where you have like nothing but other independent artists doing this as well, and it's just so inspirational that you just want to kind of come out, support your other fans and other artists.
There, I am Michelle Laframboise, Missisauga based comic artist. And I draw comics since I was a teen. I love that, and I still draw comics a long time ago. What I love is science fiction. So I'm a science fiction comic artist, and I like to do a very far-fetched space opera where no boys or no girls have done before. And I do also write novels with reflections and social questions in it, and also very much humor, a lot of humor in it. As you can guess, I am French speaking, so most of my work is in French. But this Rego is my first English comic. So speakers of English can enjoy my art like that. And so I hope to mesh with many comic artists from the Toronto area. And I hope to do a lot of little comics.
Anyone that does enter
for the enjoyment of readers.
I'm going to do a specific drawing for